When you think of the coldest duos in fiction, the first ones that come to mind are Goku and Vegeta, Naruto and Sasuke. But what if I told you Optimus and Bumblebee are even colder? Like that man came back from retirement to team up with Megatron just to catch the fattest L. Like I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash. Like y'all are so trash. I want you to know that I'm talking to you. Okay, boom, the scene kicks off and we're in the middle of nowhere in Egypt, with the army throwing down a bunch of missiles at the Decepticons. And I don't know why the army thinks they're a part of the team. Like you guys are real life throwing carrot-sized explosives. Do you really think that someone like Megatron, who's built like The Rock, will get killed by some useless artillery? No! So why are you guys still fighting in the middle of a war? Like it must have been this guy who trained them to fight, cause they're clearly not built for this. They're better off sacrificing themselves so that they can give Sam more time to actually get away. So then Megatron starts chasing after Sam, and he had to remind little bro that stuff is not sweet around here, and that he's only a human, like Spider-Man. And he had Sam hitting the now talk pose. Oh nah, my guy is cooked. Someone call an ambulance, bro. But anywho, we see that the army are firing their bullets at Megatron, which to nobody's surprise is dealing absolutely zero damage. Like someone needs to fire an RPG at Megatron. For all we know, he's probably being tickled from getting shot at by bullets. The cameraman pans over and we just see Sam's parents on the ground losing their mind. Like bro, what are they doing in Egypt out of all places? They have no business being here. Y'all are just asking to get packed up at this point. Bumblebee sees Sam lying on the ground and starts hitting the
"What have I done?"
And Bumblebee is putting in less work than Katie's skincare routine, because the Autobots need you but you're nowhere to be seen, bro. So Sam finally comes back to life as if he didn't just get blasted point blank by Megatron. But anyways, he gets Optimus Prime's reboot card and brings him back. And this is where the cooking was about to begin. So then the Autobots assemble and come together as a group. But this man Fallen is a next level hater, because he catches Optimus Prime lacking immediately. Bro comes flying in out of nowhere and grabs the Matrix, and it wasn't even 30 seconds before Optimus made his return, and he was already stepping all over this man. Like dog, what was the point of all that? What did you gain from that? So the cameraman switches over, and I'm not gonna lie, us Transformer fans really thought it was game over, but then I remembered that Optimus Prime came back for a reason. It was to get it back in blood and to get back what he had lost. And then Sergeant Epps calls in for backup, but it results in everyone getting blown into the air. And this man Fallen turns into Avatar Aang and starts airbending. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was not familiar with your game. Those 800 years of living must have taught him a thing or two. And my guy Optimus was on low HP after the Fallen just made him his personal doormat. So then Starfire decides to give him a shield potion so that he can get to full power once again. Hoo hoo hoo! Optimus is too clean. He got all the drip in the world. As soon as I saw Optimus with all that armor on, I knew that it was his time to shine. So the Fallen turns into Toph and brings a bunch of rocks in the air to protect himself from the fighter jets. Hey, that was pretty smart. But what he didn't know was that this was a decoy the entire time. Optimus comes in flying, but the Fallen barely manages to move out the way. And bro, he's mad lucky, cause if Optimus body checked him, he would have turned into broken Lego pieces. That man weighs like 80 pounds. Oh nah. So then Optimus one-taps the pillar and breaks it with only one shot. But in the process, he starts tumbling down the pyramid until him and the Fallen land on the ground to finally run their fade. Die like your brothers. Optimus shoots at the Fallen and then he's like, "They were your brothers too, Optimus."
Stop the cap.
And while they're fighting, we see that Megatron is lurking in the background getting ready to jump Optimus Prime. Like this is the stuff I'm talking about. They never be letting Optimus get a fair fight, bro. It's always Optimus being outnumbered by the Decepticons. Like give this man a break. He's been doing this since 2007. So Optimus tries smacking the Fallen's head against the wall, but he somehow fails. And then the Fallen counters with a mean uppercut, which sets up Megatron for a perfect alley-oop. Megatron and Optimus crash into the wall, and my guy Fallen is just laying on the ground like, I've fallen. And I can't get up. Get it? I've fallen. Alright, so we cut to the action and Megatron starts off by slashing Optimus and then shoots him in the body, but Optimus shakes that right off. cause he grabs Megatron's arm and then twists it around and then makes him shoot himself in the face. Y'all already know his arm is broken after being twisted like that. Optimus gonna have Megatron hitting the Vegeta pose for the rest of his life. I would be mad tight if that was him. And half of Megatron's face is gone. This is where he knew he was about to meet Jazz and Ironhide in the grave. That man is cooked. Megatron tries shooting at Optimus, but he chops that man's arm off and then pulls out the cleanest move I've done ever seen, bro. Optimus leans forward and then blasts his jet at Megatron and sends him flying through the wall. Like, how do you lose in a 2v1 situation? You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Real talk. So then Megatron starts yelling and says, Starscream! How do we tell you, bro? Starscream is not coming to help you. It's over for you, gang. So after Optimus packs up Megatron, the cameraman switches angles and we see Optimus hit the most majestic side flip. That man is the Weeb Nation leader for a reason, bro. Optimus spams bullets at the Fallen and then slashes through his face. But then the Fallen starts panicking and throws something at Optimus. I don't even know why the Fallen thought he would stand even a small chance with Optimus. Like, this fight is the equivalent of Rod Wave versus Kai Cenat. They're not even in the same weight class, bro. So then Optimus finally kills the Fallen and takes him off the face of the earth. And he's like, you chose the wrong planet, lil bro. And oh nah, look at this man's face. He's hideous, dog. Optimus tears apart his body and then drops the hardest quote to ever exist.
I rise, you fall.
Hey, I'm not even gonna hold you. Optimus really did his thing out there. And you know he had to get a quick flick for the gram as well. Packed up my ops in Egypt. I'm him. And now we gotta talk about Bumblebee. So Rampage pulls up on Sam and his parents and he tries convincing Rampage by saying, well actually, you need me because I know about the Matrix. Like, Sam, if you don't shut your
pickle chin that boy, they go that concrete here that boy.
So the fight kicks off with Bumblebee landing a spinning kick on Rampage. And my guy Sam is panicking as if he's never been in a fight before. Like, he was shaking like Tom Holland when he fought Green Goblin. Like, why are you so scared, bro? Bumblebee and Rampage get to scrapping, and you already know he had to put on the shiesty. He even looked at the camera to make sure we peep the mask. Like, we see it, bro. Bumblebee lands a jab to Rampage's head, but then he tries swinging at Bumblebee, but he says weave, and then kicks Rampage, which had bro mad confused. So Bumblebee starts ripping off his body parts and starts stepping all over him, just completely violating Rampage. And then Bumblebee just sends Rampage to the Gulag to reunite with Megatron and the Fallen. And then Bumblebee ends the scene by taking off his shiesty and is like, yeah, I still got that dog in me.